now within striking distance. They're trying to pick up a win here because we're on the downhill of these qualifiers, Drew. We're running out of time for squads like Tribe Gaming, which have 150 points. Really admirable performance so far, but not yet in that world qualifying spot.
No surprise here. You see the bow and the Tara being brought out into double swoosh, drop the super totem. Tara can give that exposure, but it's also great at getting onto the back line when it comes to taking down gem carriers, which look to be both for both teams here.
All right, gem spawning here in the center. Imuna is going to grab the first couple, but can we get the win off this bow? Great little totem setup on each side of the map, going to be able to charge up the supers for each of these players, but no advantage yet for either team, Trid.
Gonna drop the mines. Great commit there from Muniz to get rid of the super totem, but you only have a finite amount of those as a bow, and that's already 2 being spent from Spen. There's been no answer to try and get rid of Muniz on the other side as the fight keeps happening, so there's going to be a significant super advantage on the side of Clash now.
Yeah, big advantage there, and they're going to try their best to leverage it, but Imuna is really in a tough spot here. He's basically on a 1v3 right now, but Semantic and Spin both taking big hits early on, are not willing to push that advantage. Semantic at the right side actually manages to go all the way in and gets the kill, but won't be able to grab those gems. GA playing defense now is going to pop that gadget and give full range control here to the Clash EU squad. Super right on top of that is going to give them a big lead in the midfield fight, and that's going to be a gem advantage once again for Clash.
Yeah, and they've been able to get all of those gems onto Bo, their dedicated carrier, which enables Chaos and also Guille to play more aggressively as they're trying to push Semantic back from this aggressive path. Spen got 6 gems, wants to press forward and keep Muniz at bay. We'll find a connect on a couple of the bolts, but he's outside of range while still being on the gem spawner. This is really hard for Tribe and Clash to try and push forward, but there's that final super totem finally taken out, so there's no more super totems on the board for either of these teams right now.
Surprising aggression from Imuna, who went really far down, almost got eliminated there by Spen, and that is going to cost him. Hasn't been able to reclaim control of the mid yet, and the advantage now is on the side of Tribe Gaming. If Semantic grabs that gem, this could be a countdown in their favor. They're going to slow it down, though, and not going to try to go for it just yet. Instead, going to go for the 11 gem count. Now they can retreat safely, and as long as they hold on to the gems, they should be fine. In fact, Semantic can go down, and as long as 2 gems haven't been grabbed by Clash, the countdown will continue. It's going to be defensive plays from Tribe Gaming. 4 seconds left. They're holding on, Trid.
Great response there by Tribe Gaming, able to play that one slow and go for the long game. They're able to get those gems.
But Tribe Gaming will hold on.
We can try again. Same comp as expected. No reason to change off. Semantic going down the right-hand lane. Still, super totems being deployed. Going to pop the gadget to give a read of where everyone is on the map and start opening up the gameplay.
Tara, a very popular brawler on these maps that have got a lot of bushes on it. That gadget is super handy, and she got even more popular with the recent round of balance changes. I think that Tribe Gaming doing their best to force up into the top is going to get rewarded once again here. Tom using that gadget early on here to try to get the lead, not waiting a single moment. If he can get a good amount of value out of that gadget, he's going to take that chance.
Difference in star power being used here. Guille went for the more offensive Tara star power, where he's going to have that clone go and start attacking enemies after being deployed. Whereas Tom opted to go for the heal instead, which is going to give him a little bit more sustain and rely on his own damage and play a little bit more aggressively than what you might see from Clash's Tara.
Still, we've got a relatively even scoreline here. The gems are still stacking up on both sides, but a nice kill from Semantic and a steal from Tom going all the way into the enemy bush line.
Great catch by Guille.
Taken down.
Will shut down that timer, which means it enables Muniz to get in here and collect those gems and reset the state of play. Not going to go for that other gem. It would have made him too vulnerable and risk losing the clutch moment he just brought back for his team.
I wish that they had, though. Chaos and Guille were both really heavily damaged. It was just Imuna charging into the middle that got those gems. Tribe Gaming might have won it all right then and there, but hey, the conservative play is going to hold off the countdown at least. Another kill on iChaos, making a desperate charge into the enemy now. Spen is looking really hard to catch up to, and I don't think that there's any way for Clash to make a comeback happen.
I don't think they will. Their only gems are on Muniz, who's just gone down as well, and Spen's so far back. They can't actually contest this one. Semantic will pick up those 6 gems as well. There's not a chance that Clash are going to come back into this one, and Tribe Gaming go 2-0 in the series.